They were it was a class act of valor. There's no question about it.
An off-duty sheriff's deputy stops an armed robber who allegedly pointed a gun at him. Good evening, everyone. A stop for coffee on the way to work turned dramatic this morning for a Hamilton County Sheriff's deputy.
He found himself in the middle of an armed robbery attempt, fired a shot, caught the suspect, and through it all, no one got hurt. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch is here with a moment-by-moment description of what went down. Jeff.
Well, lots of us stop for coffee on the way to the work. Sheriff's Deputy Terry Harper in uniform is a regular at the UDF at North Bend and Westwood Northern. But what happened today was not regular at all. At the UDF store in Cheviot this morning, a 911 call.
I've just been robbed.
The sheriff's office says this man, 20-year-old Simeon Thomas, came in wearing a mask and holding a gun, ordered a customer to the floor, pointed the weapon at the clerk and said, "Open the cash drawer." But unknown to Thomas, this man, Sheriff's Deputy Terry Harper, was elsewhere in the store, buying his morning coffee on the way to work.
And while getting that to go, he heard a commotion out front.
Sheriff Neal says the deputy ordered Thomas to drop the gun, but Thomas pointed it at the officer.
Facing a deadly situation, facing death.
The deputy then fired his gun, missing the suspect, put down his own weapon, and then tried to run away in the store, but Harper caught him.
Is he okay? The officer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Did you need to talk to him? Hold on one second.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. This is Deputy Harper.
Yeah, Deputy Harper. Do you have the subject in custody there?
Yes, sir. I do. Cheviot Police is on scene right now.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll go ahead and hang up.
The worst scenario is that Simeon Thomas could have shot and killed the clerk, could have shot and killed the deputy sheriff. Fortunately, today, Terry Harper was not injured. The store clerk was not injured. Simeon Thomas was not injured. But Simeon Thomas was apprehended and is going to have to face the consequences of a couple armed robberies. And that's a good ending.
That's 2 armed robberies. Besides the UDF in Cheviot, Simeon Thomas is also charged with robbing another UDF at Glenway and Glenmore, the store you see behind me here, earlier in the morning, a couple of miles away in Westwood. Back to you.
Really amazing. Everyone is unharmed. Thank you, Jeff. Well, deputies say the gun used in the crime had been stolen. There is store security video of the attempted robbery and the deputy firing the shot and making the arrest, but it's not been released at this time. Deputy Harper is on paid administrative leave for several days, which is normal after a deputy fires a weapon. The investigation is not finished, but the sheriff says based on preliminary reports, it appears the deputy acted properly and in line with his training. A few miles away from the UDF, down Westwood Northern Boulevard, 2 security guards come under fire. They were working at an apartment complex near Sutter Avenue when someone fired a gun at them. The guard called police, who used a canine to track the suspect to a nearby apartment. Officers talked the man into surrendering. So far, no charges have been filed.